Why are you so mad? Oh, they're both mad. Oh no. Hey YouTube, welcome back to day 29 of our 30-day spooky challenge, where we're aiming to create a Halloween themed island. We have 3 simple rules to follow. We need to start and finish a new island in 30 IRL days. Time travel is okay, and there is no DLC or Nintendo Switch Online allowed. As always, thank you so much for watching this series, and I hope you enjoy. Okay, we are pretty much on the second from last day now, so I guess we should complete our wheat maze, which means getting all of the wheat items out of our mailbox. Okay, we have a pocket full of wheat fields, so let's go and drop it off now, as well as completing the wheat field maze, which is definitely an important build. We will do a few other little builds and just try to wrap up a few areas like some of the villager houses and just get prepared for the last day. I kind of don't know how to approach this. Maybe we should make it bigger as well. Okay, we've dropped all of the wheat fields nearly, but we do have some more in our mailbox, so we'll go ahead and grab those. So many wheat fields. Okay, I actually think we're going to have enough to extend it quite far, but I don't want to make it too big, just in case we run out. Okay, we have so many more wheat fields, so we definitely could extend it, I imagine. I'm just kind of changing the design of it slightly. Okay, so this is going to be the size of it. Actually pretty impressive. It looks a lot more grand than I thought it was going to. So now we just need to kind of start making the maze. I guess it just, you enter one end and come out the other, I guess. So we'll clear up the ones we laid in the center and just go with it, I think. So this is looking kind of cool. So this is the way you would get through it, I guess. Okay, we're just kind of making it up as we go along. I honestly don't know how good this is going to look. It's looking okay, but it's kind of obvious. I was really hoping to do like a massive maze, but I think that would have been too much for the island to handle. It's lagging pretty bad with just this amount of wheat on it. Okay, I have an all new respect for maze creators. This is way harder than you think it would be. Ah! And they never go on the top. Look at this one. It just likes to go in the middle, and then I accidentally picked up another one. No! Okay, I think we have a maze. It's pretty obvious what the route is. There's only a couple of turnings where you're like, oh, dead end. Oh, dead end. Oh, dead end. But actually, that looks really cool. It's a shame it doesn't appear on the map. We should have laid a path first. That would have been cool. Okay, we've got a few left over, so I was going to make a little bonus entrance that would lead to a ladder to get up the cliff, just to use up the spare wheat fields we have. And then we can put the ladder here, because we had to take down, that takes up a square. We had to take that ladder down. It was over here, but we had to take it down to lay some wheat. So that takes up a square, I didn't realize. But there we go. We have a bit of a maze coming through here, a couple of dead ends, and we do have the main exit, but also you can go through this way and climb up the ladder. And after all that, we were left with only 2 wheat fields left. So maybe, I think, just for the sake of using them up, I think it'd be cool to place them inside the carnival somewhere. There we go. And then maybe over the other side as well, near the scaffolding. There we go. That does look kind of cool. Okay, I'm really pleased to actually get this maze working. It came out pretty well, actually. But I think it does need some fences around it. So let's go and grab some fences. Okay, we have some hedge fencing. We haven't really used the hedge fencing. We're probably going to use it for the backyards of the farmers. But I thought it would also look really cool along here. So it's definitely, to work on the maze, it definitely pays to have the camera up here, I think. It just looks better. So we're just going to place the hedge along the side here. Maybe at the back as well. Just to fill in the gap, really. And then I'm thinking we need to kind of fence off the maze area. It's quite disappointing we can't get a fence here. Okay, I'm going to terraform it just so I can get the fence where I want it. Otherwise, it's going to bug me. There we go. And we'll just do the same the other side. There we go. Just to finish off that a little bit. We could have made an entrance with the hedges after all that. I didn't even think of that. But basically we come into this activity. We're like, oh, look, a maze. And then we get through this side. Maybe we could put some garden furniture out here so there's kind of a start and an end. I think that would be pretty cool. What I think we will do though is lay some like wooden paths here and maybe craft some of the garden furniture so we can have kind of some picnic tables for when people complete the maze. There we go. And we'll get some furniture shortly. Spending more time on this than I thought, but it's actually, it kind of gets the creativity flowing. Okay, I think it needs some spooky scarecrows. So we're going to go and craft some of these spooky items just so it helps light up the maze. But also, if you're on holiday doing like a spooky activity, you expect to see some spooky pumpkins and things. Okay, we've crafted a bunch of these spooky items, mostly lanterns and scarecrows, just to illuminate the maze when we drop them there. I think it's going to look really cool. So think about putting these scarecrows in kind of the dead end, and then we can have some spooky lanterns kind of just dotted around the maze as well. And I think we need kind of the standing lamps to kind of show the start and finish of the maze, like so. Okay, so we have some spooky furniture here, but I think we still need some more items, kind of like outdoor picnic area items. We'll check our storage, and then if needs be, we'll do some crafting as well. Okay, after chopping a bunch of wood, we finally have some resources to craft some more wooden furniture. We just need a couple of these chairs, really. Okay, we have customized a bunch of things too, and wow, it is heavy rain. Let's go and just finish off this area a little bit. So we're going to say this is the finish line and this is the start all the way over here. So at the finish line, you're going to want to relax. So we're just going to put down a couple of seating areas where people can relax if they want to. Like so, just a little seating area where you might want to relax after you've done the maze. But this side is going to be where, whoa, I'm guessing people would probably have some food or something before they went in. So we'll just drop a table and chair here. There we go. We customize them as well so they look a little bit more natural. To go with the wheat here, I think they'd probably have a picnic. So we'll give them the picnic basket. And I also got a couple of the little wooden toys, just because they're pretty cute, and I do feel like it's a bit of an activity. So they need some things to do while they're eating before they prepare themselves for the maze. Okay, that's just some finishing touches. We'll probably add to it when we come up with ideas. But I think we've worked on this long enough. But this is definitely really cool. The maze came out so much better than I thought. I'm still not sure whether to add paths to the maze or not, or whether just to leave it natural like this. But yeah, we've got kind of a start and a finish area, which I think came out pretty well. Okay, while I remember, we need to add some bushes to the entrance. That should be enough. Okay, we're at the entrance, so we're just going to add a few bushes here and there, just to add a little bit more detail to it. It seems our hybrids are actually breeding now that they're on top of these random cliffs. That's so funny. And we'll do the same this side. And we also have some glowing moss to go in here as well. We don't need an excuse basically to plant some glowing moss, so we're just going to plant a bunch where we can. And a couple more glowing mosses on this side. There we go. Now at night time, when it's not raining and it's really dark, that's going to look really cool. So we've got some bushes in there just to give it some more foliage, and we've got the glowing moss as well just to make it a bit more brighter and glowy and spooky. Okay, next up we want to turn these two villages into kind of a joint task force for the farming, which means clearing all of these trees and giving them some backyards where we can hopefully store things like the tractor and just some farming tools if we have any. Okay, let's dig up some trees. Okay, that should be enough, I think. We're going to use the hedge to basically build them a big field for a backyard. So we're going to keep it simple. We don't want to go too close to the ancient ruin worshipping ground, because we do want to put a path there if we get time. What am I doing? So hopefully we've got enough hedge just to close it off here. Okay, we're going to want to bring the tractor in here. And we've got the hay bed as well, which is kind of going to look like some hay. Oh, I think we're taking a nap. No time for sleep. There we go. So that already looks cool. Just the hay bed and the tractor. But I actually wanted to bring the apple trees in here, that we've got some spare apple trees. So we're just going to take these from here, or 3 of them. We probably only need 3 of them. We'll leave 1 in case we need it somewhere else. But we'll take these 3, and actually we're going to join it up with the hedge. Ever since someone said it in the comments, I can't get it out of my head what such a good design trick it is to put them inside the hedges. So we'll plant 1 there. Same this side. I feel like some farms would have apple trees. And these are the nice apples, the ones that aren't on the Witch's Grotto. Okay, gonna lay a little bit of a path between the houses just to add some detail there. Okay, we've got a spare scarecrow, so we may as well put that in here as well. And actually, oh, I've just had the best idea. These crops can all go, or some of them can go in their backyard. They focus on the pumpkins, don't get me wrong. But they also want to grow some other crops as well. Maybe just 1 of each so we've got them if we need them. Because these were only really here in case we needed the ingredients. Sadly, we never did find carrots for some reason. Oh, someone's mad. Why are you so mad? Oh, they're both mad. Oh, no. Okay, we're just going to put a little wooden fence around the crops. Maybe these are the farmer's private crops, maybe. And maybe one day we'll find carrots to go with them. And I think the scarecrow could go back as well. Okay, we're just adding some more paths just to add a little bit more detail to the backyard there. Okay, and it's only right that the farm has some kind of tools. So we can place a shovel here, hopefully. There we go. And just drop it up near the tractor. We have a clothesline as well, which they almost certainly would have. We've got a step ladder item that can go out here. In hindsight, we should have probably moved the houses back and given them a front yard so we can see everything. But that's okay. And the last item we've got is a hose reel, which I feel like belongs on a farm as well. And there we go. A little backyard, cozy little backyard for some hardworking farmers who dedicate their lives to supplying pumpkins to the spooky island of Ween. So everyone can carve some pumpkins and buy loads of stuff from Tom Nook. So yeah, that's 2 of the major things I wanted to get done today. I wanted to build the maze, get that finished, and I wanted to give the farmhouses what we're calling them, the farmhouses, I wanted to give them a backyard and a bit of a backstory for why we've got some giant pumpkin patches everywhere. And I think that does it here. So their little private farm, plus their working tools that they use to harvest these pumpkins. So yeah, hopefully that all makes sense. There's a couple of tiny things left to do tomorrow, plus decorate the last of the villager houses on the spooky street ready for actual trick-or-treating or the Halloween event, which we will do on the last day, most likely. So let me know what you think. I hope you're enjoying this series so far. Don't forget to post your feedback, your ideas, your thoughts on anything on the island, because now is the time to comment it so adjustments can be made, because after the 30th, apart from the Halloween event, nothing will take place on this island. No more changes. It will stay as it is for the dream address. So let me know. Thank you for watching. Thank you, of course, to the patrons and the channel members. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!